We all have it. That silent, constant chatter in the back of our minds. It's the inner voice. It's the one that cheers you on when you achieve something great, whispering, "You got this." But it's also the same voice that can ruthlessly tear you down, shouting, "You're not good enough." It's with you 24/7. So, who is really speaking? Is it you, or an echo from the past? We rarely stop to think about where this powerful companion comes from. But today, we're going to dive deep into the science and psychology of the most influential person in your life. Is you, the person you talk to silently. Key idea: your inner voice is the way you learn to narrate reality and talk to yourself since childhood. It is a learned internal dialogue. In this episode, we start with the brain, then the past that shaped the tone of that voice, and finally, what it means to live with it, moment to moment. When it celebrates you, it opens doors. When it criticizes you, it narrows your world. Understanding it is the first step to changing it. So let's start with what neuroscience says this voice actually is, and is not. For centuries, the inner voice was considered a philosophical concept, a soul whispering, or simply our conscience. But modern neuroscience offers a far more grounded explanation, and the first point is crucial. This voice is not a ghost. It is not an outside entity. It is the direct result of your brain's incredible, constant activity. Specifically, when you are thinking silently, your brain is engaging the same neural circuits it uses when you are speaking or hearing an actual conversation. The main areas involved are the language centers, particularly the Broca's area and the Wernicke's area. Broca's area is associated with speech production, Wernicke's area with language comprehension. Your brain's auditory system registers intended speech, while motor output is suppressed. When you have an inner monologue, your brain is essentially sending a weak, silent signal to the speech centers, telling them to speak. However, the auditory system perceives that intended speech, then suppresses actual sound production. What you experience as the inner voice is the rehearsal of speech, processed by comprehension centers as if you were hearing it, without sound leaving your mouth. Think of it this way: the inner voice is your brain running a silent, internal simulation of a conversation. It helps us practice social interactions, plan future actions, and narrate our reality. It is the way we learn to talk to ourselves from a very young age, based on the language and patterns we were exposed to. Key terms: neuroscience, neural circuits, language centers, Broca's area, Wernicke's area, auditory system, and internal simulation. Is my voice truly mine, or the imprint of people who spoke to me in the past? Our inner voice begins as an internalization of external voices, parents, teachers, and authority figures. If you repeatedly heard criticism, your inner tone often becomes critical. If you heard support, your inner voice tends to be encouraging. Over time, an echo chamber forms, built from past experiences. Memories become filters that shape interpretation. The inner voice interprets current events through those learned filters. Supportive echoes expand choices. Harsh echoes constrain them. Recognizing the source does not blame the past. It explains the present. Awareness lets you choose a response instead of replaying a reflex. The echo can be quieted and tuned. You can spend a few hours with a friend, but this voice is with you 24/7. The most influential person in your life is you, through what you say to yourself in silence. Every thought, every judgment you make about yourself shapes your reality more than outside comments. In micro moments, your inner phrasing nudges action or avoidance. Framing effort as progress fuels persistence. Framing setbacks as data protects momentum. You cannot mute the channel, but you can choose the message. Small, repeated cues become your new normal. The inner voice isn't a mysterious force. It's the product of repetition and interpretation. It is your brain running the script you were taught, or the one you wrote for yourself. The good news? Since you wrote the script, you have the power to edit it. You can't turn the voice off, but you absolutely can change its message. But how do you rewrite a script that's been running your whole life? In our next video, we'll give you 3 actionable science-based techniques to identify, challenge, and ultimately retrain your inner voice to be your most powerful ally. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. What does your inner voice usually tell you? Let us know in the comments below.